Hello, before we get into today's video, I just want to let you know that it's going to be gameplay with commentary. No face cam, not much editing, just gameplay and straight up advice from me. For those who don't know, my new job is the social media manager and content creator for a gaming PC manufacturer, let's call them. I run the social accounts, I do all the video content, and across all our platforms we have over 300,000 followers. We also sell thousands of custom PC orders every single week, and with that kind of reach, we get a lot of messages from small content creators and just the general public asking for sponsorships or free PCs. But here's the problem, most of the creators that are messaging aren't anywhere near ready for a sponsorship, and that's what I want to talk about today. I want to use my platform to hopefully help some of you smaller creators and give you some advice, because I can't do it through company channels. I can't really reply to these creators and give them advice as me. I have to be, on brand. I have to approach as the brand. I can't approach as the individual Nade Straight or Jaden, my name. So I'm using this video to explain what companies are actually looking for, why brands say no, and most importantly, what you should focus on instead of begging for free things in companies' DMs. So, you're a small creator, you want a free gaming PC, or maybe you want a sponsorship that has some kind of fee attached to it where you get paid a set amount every month for promoting the brand in videos or streams. You send a message to a brand, in this case obviously a gaming PC brand, asking if they can hook you up, and you never get a response, or worse, you get a polite no. But why? Why won't companies take a chance on you? The harsh truth that you all need to hear is that sponsorships are a business transaction. It's not a charity. The fact is, you're a small creator and you're not yet in a position where brands can justify investing in you. But instead of seeing it as a dead end, you should see it as a wake-up call, and it should show you what you really need to focus on to get to the numbers where a sponsorship with you would be considered. I'm going to break down PC sponsorships for you. A high-end gaming PC can cost anywhere from £2,000 to £4,000. I'm in the UK, so we're going to use pounds. When a company gives one of these away to a creator, they're making an investment. The PC needs to generate enough sales, exposure, or brand awareness to justify the cost of giving it away. Plus, it needs to make a profit. So, let's be real. Look at your numbers. If you're pulling in 500 views per video after it's been up on YouTube for a week, or you go live and after an hour you have 7 concurrent viewers on your stream, how is a brand supposed to see return on investment from you? Even looking at my channel, I have nearly 20,000 subscribers and I get roughly a few thousand views per video. Give or take, some might get 10k, some might get 500 views. My average is a couple thousand per video. And I don't even meet the threshold for a sponsorship from the company I work for. These brands partner with creators because they know they'll get exposure that leads to sales. If a company sends a PC to someone with, let's say, 500,000 subscribers who gets somewhere between 100 to 200,000 views per video, the chances of getting a return on a free PC are much higher. You only need 0.1% of those viewers to go and buy a PC, and you've already made profit on your investment. But sending one to a smaller creator that only gets a few hundred views per video, the chances of even one person buying as a result of that video are extremely low. It's not mean, it's just business. The fact is, the harsh truth and the harsh reality here is that your content isn't good enough, and it needs to be better. Some of you probably think, well, how do I get to that level? The simple answer is to be better and be different. It can be difficult though. Most small creators that I see looking for sponsorships have these things. A video that's poorly edited or not edited at all. I'm being a hypocrite here because this video isn't edited much at all. Bad thumbnails and titles that don't grab attention are the number one thing. Low quality microphones or cameras is another one, or even gameplay that's still being recorded in 720p or less. 720 is no longer considered HD. You need to be recording in 1080, 60 frames per second or higher, and you also need to make sure that your bitrate is high enough. If your bitrate is low, your video could be 1080p, but it's going to look like it's 480 because it's pixelated. Another thing is generic, unoriginal content that blends in with the millions of other streams or videos on platforms. If you're just pressing go live on Twitch or YouTube and playing 4 hours of CSGO or Valorant or Marvel Rivals or COD or whatever game it may be, with no editing, no highlights, no transitions, no face cam, no unique hook, why would anyone watch you over someone else? The biggest streamers earned their audience through being unique to begin with, whether it's personality or skill. They didn't just go live and expect viewers to be there. They created moments that were clip-worthy, that would get shared on platforms, that would grow their audiences, whether it was a funny highlight, crazy challenge, or some deep knowledge of a game or topic that others wanted to learn from. You need to make watchable content before you even think about getting a sponsor. And that brings me to today's biggest point. You need to offer something different than what is already on the market. Think about it. Why would a random viewer choose to watch you instead of a well-known creator if you're doing the exact same thing as everyone else? There's no reason. That's why the biggest names in content creation all had something unique in the early days. Ninja blew up because of his insane Fortnite skills when the game was at its peak. Ludwig introduced crazy challenges and unique streaming formats, and although now controversial, but we can't ignore the talent, Dr. Disrespect built an entire persona and incredibly high-end production for his streaming experience. Think to yourself, what's your thing? What makes you different? And if you can't answer it, then you have some work to do. And finally, I'm not saying all of this to discourage you. I'm saying it because I want people to succeed, and I want people to stop begging for free keyboards and mice and headsets and PCs and Elgato key lights and face cams and everything in the DMs of company accounts. You don't need a sponsorship right now. What you need is to improve the content, grow the audience, and build a name for yourself. That means improving editing, making better thumbnails and titles, getting good equipment so that your voice and camera is clear, and finding a way to stand out from the crowd. Once you do all that, sponsorships won't be something you have to beg for in the messages of company profiles. It'll be something that they approach you with. They'll be following you, they'll be tweeting you, they'll be emailing you through a business email you have linked to your account and sending you offers. Stop DMing brands for free stuff and start putting in the work and earn the messages from the brand. And finally, if you're going to argue that some of the best creators, the top, 1% of creators of the world, do just go live and sit there for 6 to 8 hours every day and play games, it's because they earned the right to do that. I guarantee you that in the early days or the middle of their career, they were at one point doing something unique to gain an audience. I'm not saying you have to do it forever. You have to do it to get initial traction to what is essentially your business, your brand. That's you as a creator. Once you have that audience and they've grown to know you as a person and they feel more connected to you and there's some kind of friendship between you, then you can lay off if you want to a little bit and go more the traditional, simple route of just going live, interacting with your chat, maybe doing some reactions together, playing games together, whatever it may be, right? But to begin with, you need to stand out so that people can initially find you. There you go. That's it. That is my advice. I hope a lot of you follow it. Slightly hypocritical, some of the things that I said in here because I don't do them, but I'm not a big creator. I'm not sat here saying this as Nadestraight the YouTuber. I'm sat here saying this as Nadestraight, the guy who operates the social accounts for a company that does millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of pounds a year selling PCs. So yeah, hopefully this helps some of you. And something a bit different for the channel. But I wanted to make a video about it because I can't go and individually message all these, you know, small creators and stuff that approach the brand account. So hopefully some of you can discover it through my channel. And some of it may seem a bit harsh, but ultimately it's what a lot of people need to hear. And I can't be harsh on the brand account. So here on my own platform, I can say what needs to be said without any repercussions. So yep. Thanks for watching this video if you watched it all the way through. Shameless plug at the end. I feel like I need to put this in a lot of my videos now because I am trying to build my own brand and my own game. If you're new, please subscribe, leave a like, and comment below. And also check out my game called Cross Planet. It's a third-person arena shooter plus now PvE experience similar to Starship Troopers, Helldivers, Halo's Firefight, COD Zombies, stuff like that, where you can kill waves of insects and some giant spider bosses and stuff like that. If you want to find out more information about the game, just go to Steam, search Cross Planet, or the link is 9 times out of 10 in the descriptions of my videos, and you will have seen gameplay of the game towards the end of this video. So yeah, alright, goodbye. Oh, make sure to wishlist it on Steam. I don't know if I already said that, but yeah, wishlist Cross Planet on Steam. Okay, bye.